Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is JC and today's video is a spontaneous one. What happened was I had just watered this plant and I tried to take some pictures and it was just not happening. Individually, if I take pictures, stunning, gorgeous, but as a whole, it was just not translating well. And that got me thinking that some of my plants are just like way easy to photograph and some just don't. So today I thought it'd be fun to show you guys some of those plants. Maybe I can explain why, or maybe we could just figure out together, because honestly, some of them, I just have no idea. So anyway, let's get into it. Definitely not this plant right now. Okay, first is my variegated Billy. I mean, let me just show you. I mean, look at that. I mean, I honestly feel like I lucked out on this one. I mean, it has just been growing like really good. I recently repotted this plant. As you can see, it's already growing out of the pot. But after repotting it, it gave me two bigger leaves already. So, so this was like one of the second to the last one, and this is the newest leaf. So it definitely needed that repot, and now it's growing much, much better. The reason why I love taking pictures of this plant is because I feel like all the leaves are like facing forward and it's like evenly distributed. I feel like it's taking turns, like it should grow point left and right. So it's like it's growing evenly. So I tie it here so that it's kind of pushed back a little bit. I think the reason why it's growing pretty good is because I have a track light on my ceiling. So it's getting light from like different direction. So I feel like that's why it's growing evenly. I feel like if I just had one grow light on top, or if it's just facing the window, it won't be spread out like this. Instead of like facing forward like this, they're just kind of like this. Yeah, but I think I really lucked out on this one because it's just been like really easy to grow. Like I've never had issue with this one. Out of all my variegated plants, this is the only one. I mean, knock on wood. This one has never given me like anything. Like I've never, no browning. Never had root rot, never had pests. The only issue I think I had is when I repotted it like a long time ago. I took like maybe one or two cuttings on the bottom part, and so I propagated those, but though the cuttings only grew non-variegated leaves. So since then I'm just like, I'm just never cutting this plant ever again. So I'm just gonna like let it grow as big as it can get. It's just so easy. Like look at those roots. Like I think what I'm gonna do is just add more like another stick here, just because of the leaves are getting more, the leaves are getting bigger, and I kind of want to pull it back a little bit more, just like this. My variegated Billy, such a pretty plant. I mean, like even like right now on the monitor, it's like even. And this is the newest leaf, and there's already a growth point coming. Yeah, I love this plant so much. Okay, next is my Tula, Carla soulreaper, or RLFS. Okay, hold on, let me just show you. I mean, look at this. Look at this plant. And this is the newest leaf, obviously, it's still emerging. This is one of the older leaves right now. And let me just show all of the leaves. I love this plant. I love how dark it's getting and the texture. Because what I usually do with my Anthuriums is I use like acrylic sticks or plant sticks, and I tie each stem. So this is exactly what I did with this one. So I have like two sticks that I'm using. I like how it's growing right now. I mean, granted, I'm using some plant sticks. I feel like if I'm not using the stick, it'll just be like spread all over. Also, I love how this one is just facing forward. This is growing in my grow tent. This plant has also been pretty easygoing for me. Every time I take a picture of this one, you can really see the texture and the color really dark. Like sometimes like when I take a picture of this one, it actually looks darker on camera than it really is. I mean, like it's pretty dark in person, but Sometimes when I take a picture of it, it looks way darker, like without even editing. Sometimes I feel like I'm like catfishing people. Could just be the lighting sometimes. It's a pretty dark plant and it'll just get even more darker as it matures. I have a light on top right now, so if I turn up the light, does that make a difference? I don't think it made a difference, but I love this plant so much. I always post this. I always take a picture every time I water this plant. If you look into my camera roll, you're gonna see a lot of this plant. So fun to grow. I sold a couple cuttings of this one locally. I'm excited for them too. I can't wait for this new leaf. I'm hoping it'll get even bigger and darker. This is my Tula, Carla, Soul Reaper. Okay, next one is my Anthurium luxurians. I mean, look at this. I mean, even with just 2 leaves, it's perfect. This one is growing in my IKEA cabinet. My plan is to eventually put this out. I'm just waiting on another leaf. I think right now it's a flower, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Like the texture, it translates well on camera. There's no denying. I mean, look at that. Especially right now, there's only like 2 leaves. It looks very symmetrical and it's just looking really good right now. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite plants. I don't know what else to say with this plant. It's just amazing, amazing plant. Any pictures, video I take with this plant, it's like, it just looks amazing. Like even if I put it down, it's still kind of facing forward. Some of my Anthuriums, it goes like this. But this one is just easy to photograph. I love taking pictures of this one. I love showing this off. I highly recommend this. So I think this is the newest leaf. Well, not new, and this is the older. And I'm just waiting on this to grow. But yeah, this is my Anthurium luxurians. All right, next is my Monstera mint. Ignore the curly leaves. It needs water right now. But anyway, the good thing with climbing monsteras or philodendrons is that they grow pretty evenly, especially if they're climbing up the moss bowl. So that's what's happening here. This new one, which is in the middle, which is kind of cool. It just shows you that like how symmetrical they usually. But I don't know if you can see the variegation on the newest leaf. Pretty good one. I was kind of worried because this one and this one, it's pretty low on variegation because I wanted more, something like this. Like this leaf is just like crazy beautiful. So I think this one is gonna be a good one. Like even if you put it down, it's just perfect. I need to repot this. I think the roots just like going around, drying way too fast. Like I feel like I just watered this like less than a week ago and it's already curly, so that's not a good sign. So yeah, I'm probably gonna repot this later. I was gonna water it right now, but I'll just wait and repot this later. But so pretty, my Monstera mint. Okay, next is my beautiful red congo. I mean, look at that. Obviously, this is their growth pattern. Like even the regular red congos, they grow very symmetrical. I mean, I've got no words. Like this is the most beautiful plant in my collection, in my opinion. Prettiest plant I've ever owned. Same thing with the variegated billy. This plant has been like crazy easy to grow. This is the newest leaf. They started really pink and then they eventually fade into like the creamy yellow, which I really love. Like I love this, like this leaf is just crazy. Like I don't want to cut this plant because I really want this to be like really big. I don't know if I'm having issue with the focus. I think it's good. Yeah, I love this plant so much. This is still my #1, my favorite plant. I made a video last year of my top 10 favorite plants, and this was definitely #1. And this is currently my #1 favorite. I feel like this is my all-time favorite plant. It's gonna be hard to beat this guy. I'm gonna link the video in the descriptions if anyone's interested in watching that video. But here is my red congo. All right, next is my Clarinervium. I mean, let me just show you. This is growing in my living room. It's facing the sliding door. I'm not rotating this plant. I just let it grow forward. I don't know if you see, the back is literally ugly. There's one leaf. I don't know what this one's doing. It looks ugly like that, but at least the front looks nice. I love this plant so much. I love how bushy it's getting. And it's almost like everyone's trying to get in formation, trying to get into the picture. You know, like when you're trying to have a good group pictures with your friends and everyone just kind of get into a nice formation. I feel like this is what they're doing. Like everyone's in the frame, or except for this guy. Maybe he's like camera shy. I'm just so excited to grow this because I know it's gonna give me more leaves. I don't mind it if it stays in this size, as long as it gets bushy and gets more leaves. I'm happy. This is growing on ambient. Like I said, it's in my living room. I water this every couple weeks. It's in a really big pot. It doesn't dry out that fast. I mean, look at that. Okay, next is my Tim's Black. Oh wait, no. Yeah, Tim's Black crossed with a Greech Red Crystal. Unlike my red crystals or my Michelle, this one is growing much better. It looks like it's almost like a climbing philodendron. Because my red crystal and my Michelle, I feel like they grow spread out like this. This one is in my IKEA cabinet and it just looks really good bushy like this. This one's much easier to photograph. You can see like I can fit almost all of the plant in one frame. I see a flower coming, so that's good. But this is my Tim's Black Greech Red Crystal. All right, next is this Anthurium Carla Yard crossed with Pop RA6. I don't even have anything like holding it. Like I don't have a stick or anything tying it, but the way it's growing is like a climbing philodendron or Monstera. Except for this new leaf right here, it's like kind of facing back. I'm not sure why, but I think eventually it'll go forward. But I mean, look at that. Like I don't even have any moss pole or any stick holding it together. It's just growing very beautifully. So now we're moving on to some of my plants that are just a little harder to photograph. So I kind of rarely post them, except for this one. I feel like I post this one a lot. So this is my banana plant. It's in my last video and I always post this one. But like even when I'm going like this, it's hard to get kind of like all the leaves, making a mess every time I do that. If you just like take a picture just like that, I don't know, like it's just hard to kind of see the variegation. I love this plant though. Yeah, I have to go like this to like show it off. Yeah, see, like, there you go. Yeah, I'm just dropping. Next, it's my red crystal and my Michelle. Just cause the way they grow, it's like they kind of spread out. So it's hard to like really get all the leaves in one picture. This is obviously the newest leaf. They kind of spread out like that. So like if you're taking a picture from that view, it's really hard to see the plant. Like even if I go like this, it's like you have to kind of go, there you go. And same thing with my Michelle. And I already tried to like wrap all the stem. Like it's just doing its own thing. Like see, like this one, you remember I was like saying earlier how like some Anthurium just kind of go up like this. This is one of them. So like, yeah, at least these two are like facing forward. Before we get going, I realize I'm sounding really annoying right now, complaining about my plants. I'm just pointing out that some plants are just way easier to photograph, to play on. Some plants are just more photogenic than some are not. Like some plants' growth pattern are just like harder to like photograph. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, please don't think that I hate my plants. I mean, look at this Michelle. This is my Home Depot Michelle. I love this plant. There's a new leaf right there. And I think the Michelle looks darker, but it could just because it's bigger. So speaking of growth pattern, this is my Carla OG4 South. Beautiful plant. I love this plant so much. This is probably my biggest Carla. Same thing with Carlas, the way they grow is they love to spread out. I learned that in the wild, what they usually do is they shoot their new leaf and then they kind of spread out and push down on the surrounding leaves just to get better lighting, like how it's doing right now. I guess when you take a picture like that, it looks good. You know, like I want it to look like that. It's never like that. It's like, I'm gonna need like 3 hands. But this one has a really pretty flower. All my Carla is gonna go like this. One of the main reasons why I don't have a lot of Carlas, because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna have problems with growing them in my small greenhouse, because I just feel like they like to spread out and push other leaves out. I still like my paps. I think paps are still my favorite anthuriums. All right, next is my variegated golden dragon. As you can see, also spreads out. I don't have a moss pole or a stick that's holding it. It's just hard to take a picture of this one. I need to stop making a mess here. But yeah, it's just so spread out. Like, look at that. Like, if it's flat like this, how much space it takes. But it's a beautiful plant. Look at that. Except for this one, I don't know. This is just gonna brown eventually, and I'll just cut it off. This one's nice. Actually, these 3 are nice. Right there. That's more evenly variegated. Thankfully, the newest leaf looks more even. I rarely post this. Even if I post it in my story, like, it's hard to like take the whole thing. All right, same thing with my burl marks flame right now. Just because of this 3 older leaves, like, I'm always debating if cutting it. Just because it's like, it's way bigger than the new growth. This is what I grew, these 3 smaller leaves, and this is the newest growth. It's just not symmetrical. Like, you know, like I wish it was like the other way around. Like the newest leaf is like much bigger. So I don't know. I'm thinking like it's starting to yellow anyway. These 3 leaves will eventually just fall off, and I think it'll look much better without them. I think it'll just look good with just these 3, right? What do you think? Thankfully, like it's on top of my shelf. It just takes so much space. Look at that. All right, next is my Florida Beauty. Grow light is like on top of it, so obviously it's growing like this. Like, I like how the older leaves are all facing forward. Newest leaf, they're all kind of facing up. Like, it's hard to like see all of it, so you have to like really go like this. Yeah, it's just the placement of the grow light. Like, if I put this in front of the window, it'll look much better. I feel like it's gonna all face kind of like this. Just because the grow light is like on top, so that's why it's growing like this. I have nowhere else to put this, so I'm gonna have to just deal with it. This is one of the newest leaf. And the new one, I don't know, it's a lot of green, but that's okay. Because like, look at this leaf, it's almost too yellow. One leaf, it was on this one, it was all yellow, and it finally kind of like fell off. So I don't want like all yellow leaves, because now it's looking bare on this side. Florida Beauty, it's doing well though. I realized I'm gonna have to water a lot of plants today. It should have just been a watering video. So this is my circus peanuts. So same thing, like some leaves are like facing forward, some leaves are like facing up. Yeah, I have to tie the stem because like it's just like going all over the place, and it's just like it's taking too much space. So I used like a little trellis here. But yeah, I wanted to go like this. Yeah, but you see like some plants just go like this. Yeah, I'm sure it has something to do with the light direction. Like some of my Anthuriums in there facing forward like this, like my Carla soulreaper. Why can't this plant do it? I'm just kidding. I'm just being annoying. It's healthy plant, so I'm happy. Really easy plant. Like, I've never had an issue with this. Root really easily. Like, look at those roots. Those are all new roots, aerial roots. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end it at that. I hope I didn't sound so negative about my plants. I just kind of realized towards the end I'm just being so negative. I was not trying to complain. Some of my plants are just photogenic, and some are just not. Sometimes it's just the growth pattern or where the light sources is. I hope I'm not being so negative. I just wanted a reason to show you guys some of my plants. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.